So, as a dog, I can tell you exactly why Matthew McConaughey wants to get into politics. Okay? Why Johnny Depp or Amber Heard or any of their ilk, or as Donald Trump, the illustrious, whatever number he was, the illustrious, he said, I can't remember what he said. He wasn't that important. He was a brief blip, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It's okay. But I think Donald Trump said something about the illustrious, the people that were illustrious. I can't remember. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't. So, why would you go off of Donald Trump? You don't have to go off of Donald Trump. Matthew McConaughey was going to become, I knew as a dog, I know exactly why Matthew McConaughey is going to get into politics. And the reason I was going to say was because of a joke, but the real reason, the allegory is a joke I'm going to tell. But the real reason is because he needs to be loved. And Donald Trump needs to be loved. And he needs to be loved so bad. You know, he could be loved by Kim Jong-il. He would be loved by Kim Jong-il or Vladimir Putin. Whoever would love him, he's going to go there. You know, Mark Meadows loved him. Somebody should, spank Mark Meadows, whatever his name is. Somebody should give him a good spanking. But it's okay. It doesn't matter. I was going to say, like, Donald Trump is the antithesis, not the antithesis. He's the archetype. He's the one that is the prototypical of, the guy who needs to be loved. Bill Clinton was the first guy who needs to be loved so bad. The second one was, Abraham Lincoln. And then the third one was Donald Trump. And that was right after Barack Obama led the whole pack, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Joe Biden, it wasn't like Joe Biden needed to be loved. Joe Biden just needed to say, I need to live a little longer, so I'm going to try to become the president. Lo and behold, he became the president, and it's kept him alive to this point. You would think a presidency would kill you, but with Joe Biden's case, since he was already like in a zombie-like dead state, he became enlivened by the presidency. And the presidency's done wonders. Joe has a bigger twinkle and a better sparkle on his teeth and the gleam in his eye. I'm loving this, me some Joe. Big Joey, Big Joey D, Big Joey Beebe's, Big Joey D, big Democrat Joey. But, Donald, he had the need to be loved. Biden didn't have the need to be loved. That's why they could hide Biden out. And, Donald had to parade around. Biden could stay in because Biden didn't have to be loved. Donald has to be loved. And, Amber Heard and Johnny Depp and those kind, that ilk. Oh, that's what it was. That's right. Donald would say, and the like. And that's how I lost my train of thought. Because I was trying to say Johnny Depp and Amber Heard and these actors and actresses that need to be loved so bad they can do these things. They can become a Pirates of Parisian or whatever it would be. Or Amber could be whatever. She could become Aquawoman. It doesn't matter. The thing is that they had this need to be loved, but so Matthew McConaughey, he's just the same way as Donald and all of them. The need to be loved. Bill Clinton and all of them, they need it. But Matthew has decided to trade in his need to be loved by acting literally. He's going to act and try to get power. He's already got the money and the fame. Now he wants to get the power. So Matthew is leaving just the celebrity and the fame and the money, and now he's adding the power. So that's what Matthew's trying to do. Matthew's trying to become a powerful individual with an accumulated abundance of power. Matthew's going to go after the power now. So who could beat him? Who knows? Somebody should beat him. The Rock should try to beat him. It'll be Matthew on the moderate, or the independent would be Rock on the right. He's a moderate right. But he'd have to be a weirdo right, because the right only love the weirdos. And then you have the left, and the left only loves the weirdos. In the middle, Matthew. Maybe Matthew could do it. I would vote for Matthew. If The Rock has to get too far to one side, but Matthew could be in the middle, and whoever the lefties, if it was Alexander Cortez Ochiva, I would vote for her, because she looks like she's got some kind of Incan in her. And then maybe that's wrong to say. As a dog, I will regret it. And I'm almost seeking to my dog remembrance. I think I'm regretting it already. But that would be a kind of an elliptical continuance of history that, chronologically unbalanced or unbiased. So it doesn't matter. You can't base anything on it. But I would vote for AOH. I would vote for AOH. I would love it if I could vote for her for president. And they could have another mommy president. Like you almost had Hillary for a mommy president, you blew it. Now you could have AOH for a mommy president, like an Incan Spanish woman with beautiful, thick lips and straight, like cords of hair, like brunette cords of, She's a keeper, that one. When she puts on that lipstick and accentuates the whole Evita Vivida kind of thing, Evita, with the red lipstick. So get out of here. Get out of here with that. But that's just what I'm saying. I would vote. I wouldn't vote for Sleepy Joe. I would vote for AOH because she's sexy. Joe is barely being kept alive by the adrenaline of being the president. And that's okay. Donald needed to be loved, and now he's on the outside crying like a wounded gazelle, like a wounded Bambi, like a wounded Joey, like a little kangaroo, a little Joey, a little wounded Joey. Donald's hopping around like a little wounded Joey. But anyways, the thing that we were trying to get at from the very start, and then we transgressed back to where we realized that we were talking about Donald saying that he thinks he could beat Matthew McConaughey. Donald's saying he thinks he could beat him in a head-to-head. Donald's not going to be able to get by DeSantis. Donald can't get by DeSantis. They said that? Who said that? I'm just a dog. Who said Donald can't get by DeSantis, let alone Matthew McConaughey? And Matthew will wipe the floor with them. But the whole point, this joke that I was thinking I could tell, is it goes like this. Like, I'm just a dog. I'm a stupid dog. But I know why Matthew McConaughey wants to get into politics. It's the same thing. It's the same reason. Why a smart, intelligent, beautiful, handsome dog like myself would go eat cat shit out of a cat litter box. That's exactly the allegory and the analogy and the simile. It's all rolled into one like a Tootsie Roll. And you could gnaw on it and munch it down because you would be saying Matthew needs to be loved, blah, blah, blah. No, it's like this. I have to, for some reason, I'm haunted, I'm perplexed, I'm drawn to the cat litter box, and I have to nuzzle and, I can smell its cat shit. I'm like, oh my God, it's so musty and disgusting and earthy. It smells like a pile of earthworms drying in the sun. And I smell it deep, but I have to grab, I nuzzle and to get a turd, a big, beautiful cat turd, and I have to sneak past the cat, because, you like, the cat's like, what the Hancio? The cat, she didn't want to cuss, so she thought she was using some kind of Italian cuss word. She said, is that one of my turds in your mouth? When you pass the cat and you have one of her turds in your mouth, it's hard to be cool. You have to, but all you can think is you're starting to drool. The drool's going to drip all your jowls and down in the carpet. You have to hurry up and get into bed and start chewing on this cat turd and eat this cat turd and maybe go back for seconds. Sometimes I get so many cat turds, they fall off, and I have a trail of cat turds from back the litter box to under the bed. And if the man finds them, I get in trouble. But if not, the next morning I eat them for like hors d'oeuvres for breakfast. I follow my trail back to the litter box and eat the little turds that fell off. That's how much I enjoy them. And that's the thing. I think that's what Matthew McConaughey is going after. Matthew has to stick his face in the cat turd. He has to nuzzle into the sand of the cat litter box and find the big, juicy turd, just beautifully dried, but yet moist like a brownie, like the corner of the brownies that are they're delicious. They're moist on the inside. They're crispy on the outside. That's the same thing why Matthew has to go get into politics, because it's the same thing why me, a poor stupid dog, is drawn and compelled, and I'm like addicted to having to go eat cat shit out of the cat litter box. And believe me, it doesn't happen all the time, but when it happens, it gets, it's kind of a religious experience. It's kind of like giving over and falling prey and joining a mob mentality and being rushed like a lemming over a cliff. I'm swept away in the cat turd heaven that I found myself in. But whatever, it doesn't matter, the next day I'm a little ashamed. I wish I wouldn't have had so much cat turd. I wish I would have cut back on the cat turd, but whatever. It's okay. It doesn't matter.